Welcome back to Authentic Conversations. I am your host, Darty,
And I'm your host, KP, and here we have real conversations
with real women
in their 20s.
Episode 8, and today we'll be having a girls chat.
Woo!
And as y'all can see, we have somebody new joining us for this episode, and we're gonna let her introduce herself to the people, to the listeners.
Hey, I'm Sydney.
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
what else am I?
You
oh my
can
God,
say
this
something
is like,
about yourself.
This is like an icebreaker in class,
Yeah.
the first day of
Oh, Lord.
class.
Yes. How old are you?
24. Soon to be 25 next
Are you
month.
a college graduate? Did you go to
Oh,
college?
yeah.
Yeah, say something.
Graduated from A&T, period. Psych major. Come on.
Okay, that's good.
And make sure y'all tap into all of our social media platforms. We are on YouTube and on TikTok. And of course, you can always listen to the episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Anchor. But let's get into the conversation.
All right, we're going to start it off real juicy. We're going to start it off
Oh,
high.
Lord.
Do you want to get married one day?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not juicy. How's that juicy?
Some people don't.
Some people don't.
I mean,
some people are like, I don't want to get married.
yeah, I want to get married.
Do you know what your dream wedding is? Like,
Yeah, like a destination wedding. I don't want to get married here. But I feel like that really shows you who's really about you. Because when you got paid money to get somewhere, oh yeah, that guest list start going down a little bit.
okay.
Darling, do you want to get married? Ooh, not to shake the head.
Me, myself, and I.
That's all I got in the end. Do I want to get married? I feel like it would be ideal. It would be nice. I think I'm just like, I would like a good example of like a good marriage, like just within my own life. That's why I'm like, I mean, I could get married.
Because you can be that example.
What if I just don't feel like being the example, Kendra?
Oh, okay. I'm just
What if I
saying.
want somebody like before me to be the example?
Like what, a friend?
Yeah, a friend,
Oh,
family
okay.
member. Like it don't
Okay.
have to be family.
So you gonna wait for somebody to get married for you to get married?
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah.
I personally, yes, I want to get married. I thought I'd be married by now, but you know, like,
Not by
Did
now.
you? Like
when I
you
was
thought
young,
yeah.
when I was young, I thought by now I would be married.
No,
I'm about to be
definitely.
25. I at least thought I'd be engaged. And it's not that unrealistic because we know people that are engaged right now. So it's like, you know, but life happens. And I will say, like, if you don't meet people young, that's kind of like the time. So if you don't get that, it's not to say you missed it, but that's why it hasn't hit me yet.
I feel that, but also like I feel like some people meet people too young. So it's like you haven't explored anything. You
Yes.
haven't really
No, I
found who
understand
you
that.
are supposed to be
Yeah.
because you've been attached to this person
Yeah.
for so long.
Yeah.
But
So
definitely.
that's why I say I wouldn't regret, like, oh my gosh, like I wish I was married by now. Like, it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
feel too.
Because I don't think I'm going to miss it. I think that's the thing. When people feel like, oh, like at this age, I wanted to be married. And if it didn't happen, okay, well, there's no hope for me. It's like, no.
Yeah.
I don't think like that. But
I don't really think on no timeline anyway with certain stuff.
I think it's different because I feel like the generations before us, like
different.
they started up so much earlier. Like my parents got married at 24, and now that I'm 24, I'm like,
ain't no
Should I
way.
be
yeah,
married?
nah. I say y'all were bugging.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Married?
Yeah, that's true.
It just be quick. You got to see who you dealing with.
You
Oh,
Definitely
yeah, for
gotta know the
sure.
person.
willing to marry, and you gotta make sure your partner want to be married too as well.
Yeah.
Because if they don't want to be married, baby, get out that relationship.
Y'all got to be on the same
Yeah, because if y'all
page.
not, y'all on two different pages, or people like rush because they see other people doing it, and they're like, "Well, my friends just got engaged. You need to engage."
Yeah, don't do the comparison.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's where stuff mess up. Right
Yeah,
now.
because
If you
we
do
not
all that.
them.
No,
Exactly.
we us. Okay. we is us.
Okay.
You is me, I is you. We is us.
So it sounds like everybody want to get married. So do we agree that we should go 50-50 in a relationship.
50-50 for what?
That's to say everything.
All across the board.
Financial, emotional, I would say physical, if that makes sense in y'all head, but yeah.
What you mean by
like, okay, like, do stuff for your partner.
Like acts of service.
Yeah. And or acts of service. Just saying. But yeah, what y'all think?
Yeah, I think so. The only thing I would say I don't think should be equal is finances, because it needs to be like equitable. Like, if you're making more than me, we need to be given the same percentage versus us giving the same amount.
Okay, so it's still 50-50, but not split, like, you give this amount, I give this amount. It's more like based on our income.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe not everything, because I feel like some people are in your life to, like, boost you up. So maybe at the point that I met you, you can only give me emotions at 30%. But I'm the rest of the way up. Like, we can build together so that we are equal. So, like, working towards being 50-50 if we're not always there. But you have to have a partner that wants that, too, and is willing to work on that for you.
That's true. Okay.
I like how she explained that. That's good. That's good.
What y'all think? 50-50?
I think yes. But I think I want my man to do more.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking 100. We should both give a full. That should be 100. Period.
He give 100 and I just come to the table.
Yes, like it should be 100. Like whatever my man wants to take care of, he want to take care of the household.
Yeah,
let him do that financially, and he can let me keep my money on the back end.
Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'll say give and take. So like, I do feel like it would be. I won't say it would be nice. Let's just say in my situation, I would want my man to pay the bills. I can pay like the smaller bills, like utilities. I think that's normal though. I think that's average. Most men pay like the bulk of the bills, and then maybe the woman pays like the utilities,
and sometimes
phone
women don't
bill.
pay nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And some people don't pay nothing.
That's
and then when it comes down to what I use my money for, like maybe I'm pouring more into our kids. Maybe I buy gifts more often because I got extra money. Yeah. Like, not just like, I'm out shopping. I didn't get him nothing. Like, if I'm shopping, why didn't I get him nothing? Because I don't have nothing to pay. Something like that. Financial wise. Yeah. I would say, like, I don't know about the emotional part. I know what you mean about if somebody just is better at that. But it just depends on who you are. Like, if you're okay with somebody giving less and you giving more and you still be validated, then cool. But if not, and you still longer for something, I feel like that could be an issue.
Well, I just think, because, like, when I got in my relationship, we were younger, so we already know women, like, develop emotionally quicker than guys. Okay. So it was just me managing my expectations of what...
Oh, of him.
Yes, of what he can understand or what he can process. Also because of his own, situations. But now we're in a state where it's like, okay, we could talk about marriage honestly because we've moved to where we need to be at emotionally.
Well, I'll even say, like, how women are more nurturing, per se, and, like, men are just more... Like, I'm going to get it done, working with my hands type thing. So, like, obviously, I wouldn't be able to go 50-50 with washing a car and, I don't know, like, something where it's, like, household stuff or something where I'm just not, I'm a woman, per se, so I'm not the best at it. Like, okay, like, changing a tire. Okay, maybe I know how to change a tire, but I want my man to change my tire. Like, I don't want to have to do it. But of course, if I have to, I can bring up to the table. That's why I think it's still like a give and take. So I guess you can say it's 50-50, but that starts to get a little too technical. Like, it's very just situational.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Okay. How do you feel about best friends in relationships? Them girl best friends and stuff like that. Them boy best friends and all of that. Because I seen somebody said, I think it was Key Glock. He was like, a guy shouldn't have no girl best friend in a relationship. Friend because they see what you can like bring to the table. Like let's really be
what
honest.
You can do for them.
Like what you can do for them, and they see that you're, you're doing your dang one, okay? You doing a big one. So they like, well, I want to be connected with you. I want to be friends. But in that same sentence, those are some of the first few people you're going to lose.
Yeah, the fakest people.
Yeah.
So before we end every episode, we always end with an advice of the day. And I always say Dirty should go first.
My advice for this beautiful day.
Never you got one? Any advice?
Find you a man that consistently gives you attention from the jump.
Okay.
Oh,
Not the advice. Find you a man.
yeah.
Okay, bro.
Heard
We
you.
was talking about relationships
That's true. That's true.
Heard you though.
from the jump. If
Every
they
time.
sometimey, they gonna be sometimey in the relationship.
Okay, I feel that. My advice of the day is always put you first. Choose you first every time, and don't let any outside expectations like dictate your life, because it's your life, not theirs.
My advice is to be confident within yourself. And know that you can do anything that you put your mind to, as long as you have the confidence to do so.
Yep. If you believe it, you can achieve it.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think it was a blast. We're going to put Sydney's socials in the show notes down below. But you can catch us every Monday with a new conversation, and we may spill the tea
With Darty
and KP. Deuces.
That was very fortune cookie-ish.
It was.
I live.
I hate the corny sayings, but this is the first thing that came to my head.
Yep.